Hello, and you're welcome to Sarah Football. My name is Raphael Banman-Kwate, and as you know, the WAFU Zone B Under-17 tournament is currently ongoing at the University of Ghana Stadium in Accra. There's been a host of matches that have been played at that sports venue. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, please do so to subscribe to the channel. Let's delve deep and speak about the Black Starlets of Ghana who are hoisting the flag of the country in Ghana as we speak. So their very first game, they played Cote d'Ivoire. In that game, 6 goals thriller. It ended. The Black Starlets ran away victors on that particular game, and they trashed them by 5 goals to 1. After the game, coach of the side, Lai Kingston, in his post-match interviews, he alluded to the fact that he wasn't too pleased with how the boys played, even though they had trashed our neighbors, that is Cote d'Ivoire, by 5 goals to 1. In today's game, at the end of the full throttle of the game, he beat them by 2 goals to 0. The goals came in the first half. That within the 25 minutes, Ghana had already scored 2 goals in that particular encounter. The first of the goals, it was some good team effort that saw Makagawa got on to the end of a very scintillating pass from a teammate. He slotted one past the Beninois goalkeeper. The second one, 27 pass sequence that the boys played before Theophilus Ayamga slotted in beyond the reach of the goalkeeper. In the post-match interview that Lai Kingston granted, he was asked about the Agro football. This is something that people have been talking and speaking volumes of, that is Ghana going to go back to that heydays where we used to play the Agro football? And he spoke very, very profound about the fact that he wants his team to play with a certain level of identity, with a certain level of purpose. And in today's game, I saw that semblance with how the team played, how the team conceded, how the team possessed game in certain areas of the pitch, how the boys were very confident, the fact that they played the ball across themselves, the fact that there was team structure with how the boys played, there was identity, there was focus, there was purposefulness with how they played across the length and breadth of the pitch. At certain times, you could see the coach's imprint with how the boys played, and that spoke volumes of what Coach Lai Kingston wants to do with this current crop of players. I, for one, am very enthused with how they played, the fact that they were playing for each other, the fact that, in certain context of the game, there were, semblance of sequential passes that they played across the length and breadth of the pitch. He spoke volumes of what he wants to do, and this is a man that wants an imprint on this side. We've had coaches coming into the side and it's all about game results at the end of the game, but this is somebody that wants to do well with the team. This is somebody that wants to be remembered for how his team plays. And everybody that watched today's game at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium will tell you that yes, the boys played very well. They controlled possession. The boys played with an assured level of authority, an assured level of dominance. It spoke volumes of what, if these guys are trained well, there will be that transition from under-17 through to 2023, then to the senior national team, the Black Stars, because the Black Stars of old, when they were hailed as the Brazilians of African football, they play to a certain pattern. So if our boys are able to learn under the tutelage of a coach like Lai Kingston, who has played top echelons of football, he's played with the Black Stars before, he's ever played with the Satellites before, he's ever played in the youth football, so he knows what it is to play for, that is, youth teams like this. I, for one, am very happy with how the boys are relating to the football that is currently inculcating into them, and I hope that, they won't be overconfident heading into the semi-final, because the semi-final now, as it stands now in the group B, we have Nigeria in there, we have Niger, we have Burkina Faso, and it's been a long time since Ghana qualified to the under-17 proper. Our last time Burkina Faso, they beat us, but we will be playing the semi-finals as against any of these teams that I mentioned that will be qualifying to the next day. So hopefully in our semi-final pairings, which the team is undecided as yet as at the time of making this particular video, I just hope that we'll move and we'll do well in the right direction. So on this note, these as my 2 cents on what I felt and thought of our team that we played against, our nemesis from, that is Benin. Yes, this is what I felt and thought of them. I feel it's a step in the right direction. The boys, I mean, the sky is only the limit. This is just the beginning. So on this note, this is where I wrap up on today's 2 bits on the Black Starlets who played Benin at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. 2-0, they won this match. Makagawa with the first goal, Theophilus Ayamga with the second goal on this particular occasion. So the semi-finals will happen on Saturday on the same venue. So on this note, this is all for sports. My name is Raphael Banaman Kote. Keep up alive with sports.